Good Friday, everyone. Don't forget, we're doing the Meteorologist Mark classroom giveaway. Did one this week. A teacher should be getting those gifts. She knows who she is. She has been notified, and she is a first grade teacher down in Pikeville. So you do not have to be in Cumberland County to enter the Meteorologist Mark's classroom giveaway. It's for any area teacher in the Upper Cumberland. So we'll be doing those just randomly as we go along. I'll draw a teacher's name out of the hat. From now through the end of the year, over 100 teachers have applied. so we've got some stuff to give away, and I'll have to get on that. Looking at the tropics, so we do have an area of low pressure near Florida. That's basically going to bring the Bahamas and Florida some unsettled weather through the weekend. It does not look like it's going to develop into a tropical storm, but it will bring some heavy downpours, gusty winds, and whatnot to that area, and it could develop into a tropical storm. There is a 10% chance. So, but out in the Atlantic, we have an orange shaded region, and the coloration on this map shows you the water temperature. So it is still, the water is very, very warm out there in those hurricane prone ocean waters, if you will. But that area of low pressure between us and Africa will likely develop into a tropical storm over the next week. So we'll watch that and see how it evolves, and then we'll just track it across the ocean. Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union bringing us our weather headlines. Pleasant weather through the weekend. Chance of showers returns Monday. And then we're keeping an eye on the tropics just to see how that comes along. B&H Storm Shelters, our newest sponsor. Give them a call, look them up online on Facebook, see what they can do for you to keep you safe in the storm. They specialize in storm shelters right here in Sparta, Tennessee. So they're right here on near the Cumberland Plateau, and they will gladly serve you in any way they can. They serve the entire Upper Cumberland region, and if you have a question for them, just give them a call. Premier Generators bringing us our severe weather threat outlook. Not looking for any severe weather for the next 5 days, even with more unsettled weather arriving early next week. That's not looking like a potential severe weather situation at this time. Clearview Closet and Blind bringing us our 5-day forecast, and Clearview Closet and Blind has renewed their sponsorship, so you'll be seeing them through the end of the year right here on the app and website and YouTube. So we're proud to have them. We've had Clearview Closet and Blind for a while. They were my first sponsor, so I am very tickled with them. Friday, I'm tickled with all my sponsors, but that first one's always that was a special time when the first person reached out and wanted to sponsor. That was when I was like, oh wow, that's interesting. Somebody wants to be on my website. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 70s to getting close to 80 by Sunday. We'll hang out in that same area temperature-wise on Monday, but we'll introduce a 30% chance for showers. And then by Tuesday, we're going to bump that chance up to a 50% chance for showers, and maybe even a rumble of thunder. So becoming a little bit more unsettled by that time. One thing you'll notice is that today and tomorrow humidity levels are low. It is very pleasant outside. If you got anything you want to do outside, today and tomorrow's the days to do it. Sunday's still fine. It's just that humidity is going to start ticking up. So you're going to notice that more summer-like feel to the air, and then those humidity levels will stay elevated through at least Tuesday, and that's what helps introduce some better rain chances. Weichert Realtors bringing us our extended threats. Still not seeing anything, so I'm keeping a close eye on that because we all know that's going to change, but right now it still looks quiet. Bramall Travel bringing us our On This Day in weather history. October 3rd, 1841, an October gale, the worst of record for Nantucket, Massachusetts, caught the Cape Cod fishing fleet at sea. 40 ships were driven ashore. 57 men perished from the town of Truro alone. Heavy snow fell inland with 18 inches near Middleton, Connecticut. And yes, that is very unusual for this time of the year. 1974, an early autumn cold snap sends temperatures to record values. Crossville checks in with 26 degrees. It's the third of 4 consecutive daily record lows for Crossville. Wow. That was an active year. We also had a big tornado outbreak that year back in April of 74, the big super outbreak that affected the eastern U.S. Xenia, Ohio was one of the cities really hard hit. So 74 was a very active weather year. You folks have a wonderful Friday and keep looking up. Don't forget to download that Meteorologist Mark app. Just find it in your app store. It's free. For even more weather information, go to meteorologistsmark.com. I've even got that Friday funny there. It might even give you a little bit of a chuckle. You folks take care. Enjoy the beautiful weather.